Day 43 of fasting and dosing psilocybin. The journey continues. I am glad that I've made it through the day. It's almost 5 o'clock, so I've kind of made it through all the meals. I've gotten to a point where it's just how I'm living my life, I guess. It's not really difficult anymore to maintain this. Today I had some people sitting next to me at work going to town on a pretty appetizing meal, or at least what I would have thought way back when was a really appetizing meal, and it just didn't do it for me. I think you get deep enough into it, and some of the chemicals that have come into our bodies and potentially are altering our judgment have flushed out, and your senses are strong, and you smell things in a new way. You almost sensorily pick up on what is bad for you. You're much more in tune with what you're smelling, what you're seeing, what is around you. Just your sensory system is locked on, and so I just continue down this path. I'm excited. It's day 43. I didn't know necessarily what was going to happen after day 40. It was a big milestone. I knew my ultimate goal was 100. I knew that 40 is a tall order in itself, so I didn't know how I was going to feel once that milestone had been met, but I feel really good, and I'm going to continue. One thing that I haven't touched on a tremendous amount, which is really, really important too, is the psilocybin component of it. So fasting, of course, has been more significant. I think that's been at least a more active endeavor, just because you have to fight that temptation. You have to see people eating meals. It's so woven into the fabric of our being, whereas dosing the psilocybin is just a small part of each day. And honestly, I've kind of gotten used to it. Like, I've been on a very mild, I wouldn't call it a trip, but certainly influenced by psilocybin for now 43 days. And here in February, I upped the dose a tremendous amount, which I feel, and I do go up and down, but for the most part, I have been at an elevated level, so I'll only fall below a certain level. And what it has represented to me, I believe, is a greater level of control over my mind, in the sense I can focus on what I want to focus on. I can see very clearly the path, or I can devise the path and then see it clearly that I intend to take to get from here to certain destinations that I am seeking. So psilocybin is something that I have not emphasized quite enough. I have not given it the credit that I should have in prior videos. It has been a key ally in this process. It has been a powerful contributor to the beauty of this experience. I'm so grateful that I have been able to maintain both of these things. Just to do the dosing that I have, scrapping the fasting and just doing the dosing, I know would have been entirely transformative. And the same could be said for the fasting. Coupling the two together has just made an experience that it kind of goes down in some weird way. I'm fasting, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not that crazy of a situation, I guess. The psilocybin, not that crazy of a situation, but the combination of them and the goal that I had, it's really going down, is one of the things I'm almost most proud of, achievement wise, having achieved a couple of things in my life. So pretty powerful. But I will continue. Day 43 is behind me. Day 44, gosh, that feels like it's a crazy number. Day 44 tomorrow. I will look forward to popping up and being strong and continuing the journey and updating tomorrow with a successful day 44 vid.